Hi, I'm Kim Rathbone with Rathbone Group here in Marco Island at the NASP conference. And joining me today is Jessica Lobes, the newest partner of the team. Welcome.
Thank you.
Why don't you tell a little about what your role is?
Okay. As Kim just mentioned, I am one of the partners here at Rathbone Group. I manage the Texas litigation practice, as well as review all of our claims pre-suit for potential resolution.
Yes, so tell me about the potential resolution component.
Yes. So basically, once the claim gets to my desk, we've had our amazing specialists at Rathbone Group take a look at the insured claims as well as uninsured claims. But for whatever reason, the claim has been denied or there's no coverage. So now it's on the attorney's desk. So prior to filing suit, I like to go ahead and review every single claim and see what can we do to potentially get this resolved without filing suit, without making our clients incur unnecessary litigation expenses.
And so how do you do that?
So by doing that, we basically take each claim and I go through it. I sift through the notes or the denial letters and see where within the claim review, where was there a roadblock? And there's multiple ways there could have been a roadblock. There could have been when we send our claim validation to the different carriers, did the claim validation just not get there? Was there an adjuster turnover that we weren't aware about? We sent it to the old one and they've either gained a new role that we didn't know, or they've left, the carrier itself. Or did it not just get back to the right person on our end as well? You just never know. So the fact that we are able to go back in the claim, look over it, and now see, okay, this is on the litigation track, but could we get it resolved?
And do you think you being an attorney helps facilitate that process?
I do. I think once it gets to an attorney's desk, not to discredit any work that's done prior to it getting to me, the fact that the attorney is now contacting an opposing adjuster or the litigation manager saying, hey, this one's right for suit. I've just signed off on it, or I'll give you until Friday, and then I'm signing off on it. I think it actually creates more urgency to either review the claim itself or to actually think, okay, this is going to go to litigation. It is going to cost us money now to defend this claim. Maybe we should actually review it, work towards resolving it.
I like it because you're not just focused on the litigation, but you're focused on the recovery.
Right. How do we maximize recoveries for our clients?
Yeah. So tell me about that open communication that you have.
So, and it seems so simple to open the lines of communication, but yet it always seems to not happen until it gets to me. And it's nothing crazy. It's honestly just being nice. Mm-hmm. And I think once an attorney is involved, I feel like it's automatically adversarial. It's on the trial or bust route. We can no longer just be humans speaking to one another. It has to be, oh, you're the big bad attorney now. And it doesn't have to be like that. If we just speak to each other, the mutual respect with one another, to review the claims together, I think it's important for them to see I'm going to advocate for my clients as hard as going to trial, but then also I understand risks associated with that as well.
And with our industry, you're going to run into some of the same people. So it's important to make sure that they understand the way that you're going to handle it. And that
Absolutely. Our subrogation industry is very small networking, and we all know one another, or we know of each other, and your reputation and your word is everything. So the fact that you can open those lines of communication, that you can proactively work together to resolve your claims, I think that's huge, because you never know where those adjusters, where your opposing counsels are going to end up. An example being a former opposing counsel that I worked with a lot left litigation and is now a litigation manager. So as soon as he sees a claim is coming from Rathbone Group, he immediately calls me, puts me in contact with the handling adjuster, and just says, she's great, she'll get it done. Like, let's get this wrapped up with her. We don't want them filing suit against us.
Those relationships are so important.
Absolutely.
Too. I love how good you are at that.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for letting me interview you today.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us. On behalf of Rathbone Group, that's the long and short of it.